Okay, I'm gonna do another video. Just another sports video for today. I was gonna talk about the NHL, but I'm gonna do something a little different today. I'm gonna talk about O.J. Simpson. Now, as you all know, O.J. Simpson was an old running back of the Buffalo Bills way back in the 70s, 60s and 70s, and he was a college football player for USC in late 1960s, 1968. That's when he won the Heisman Trophy. Now, I never didn't see much of O.J. Simpson play, but I've seen him act in a couple of movies, and he was a broadcaster for one time for NBC, I think. Oh yeah, O.J. Simpson. He was also in the Naked Gun movies as well, and he was on that Hertz rent-a-car commercial. That's when I saw him. That's when I was a little kid. But he had everything. I mean, he had the looks, he had the charm, he had everything. He had work coming to him. But apparently, his life turned for the worst when he he was accused of killing his ex-wife. Now, it's surprising to me. I don't know how he could have done that. But apparently, his ex-wife died, and her lover. And what really surprised me is turning on the television to find out that these broadcasters televised him driving his white Ford Bronco on a wild goose chase throughout Los Angeles. And that was very surprising to me. So I didn't think he would go out there and kill his ex-wife and do something like that. Eventually they caught him and he was arrested and he went on trial. And he got the late Johnny Cochran to defend him. Apparently luckily he was found not guilty, and that's a good thing. But then years later, well, I don't know what happened. He was accused of armed robbery, trying to get some of his players, and I don't know what it's called, get some stuff back that belonged to him, like some of his players' stuff. I don't know what it's called. Let me just go back to this article here. If I can get up there. Get him up here. Okay, I don't know what it's called. Try to get some sports memorabilia or something like sports memorabilia. I think it was around in Las Vegas. He tried to get that back, but apparently they caught him for armed robbery. He's now serving a 30-year sentence in prison. It's just sad to see his life get turned for the worse like that. But apparently, I don't know. I don't know what he did with that sports memorabilia. He either gave it away or sold it. I would have to say he should have kept it, or maybe bought it back from these people, and then own the rights to it. And once again, he ended up as a tragedy, as so many pro athletes. You don't own stuff, then you end up being a slave for it. I don't think he owned the rights to that, I think, but I don't know. I guess he sold those rights to this museum, and then suddenly he wants them back, and he goes and he breaks in and robs these people. Sad, so sad. But it is what it is. Adios.